Coming up, the Jets fly into New England, but it's been the Patriots in the cockpit for this rivalry. Having defeated New York in the last 11 meetings, they go for 12 straight, right here on EA Sports.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the New York Jets. Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton, and Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play, and losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early... Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense ready for their first drive, led by Mac Jones, the Heisman Trophy finalist and 15th overall selection this spring from Alabama.
Well, his ratio was good last. Week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Now Jones. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And the AFC's Pro Bowl punter last year, Jake Bailey, on to punt for New England. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll have a first down past the 40. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And I'll tell you what a bird's eye view I've got here, because that was absolutely something else to watch. Not a lot of wiggle in that. That was catch it and go, and to use those wheels of his, the absolute devastating effect.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Play action. It's Wilson. And he's got his big wide receiver complete.
Let's make this one and simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Henry Ruggs,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw complete there to Smith.
They find some open field here. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we could at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a case of improper form from a tackling perspective, because when you get ready to go up against a back like this, everyone has to be able to understand you've got to be able to slow him down and let the cavalry come to the rescue. They were nowhere to be found that time, though, and this winds up being a big play.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Moore now to return.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well. Now they've had that extra time off, and we've seen teams come back off the open week.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 5.
Let's go, fellas.
Big yardage that time for the Jets.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Brevin Jordan,
his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play there for the Patriots. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They run the counter. Harris. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Ashton Davis up from the secondary.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Harris. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Set to return it. Here's Moore.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the 2nd quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And now it's 2nd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Dancing to his left. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Etienne.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Once more, Etienne.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Travis Etienne.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist, you know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing, change things up a little bit, and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches.
Gets through, and now an opening. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there for the Patriots.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Jones dumps it off to Edwards. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The rookie Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to go to work once more.
Play action. Now Wilson.
That's caught left side by the tight end Jordan.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. They go play action with Wilson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 12. Big yardage that time for the Jets. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They hand this off to Harris. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. On 3rd down, here's Harris. Runs through the contact. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 12.
Personal foul. Unnecessary defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
They'll try to run with ETN.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Travis Etienne, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone. Not a good...
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Jones throw there complete to Myers. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
Back to throw. Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Nelson Aguilar. As the first half is winding down.
And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
As they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And he will find his man Ruggs. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Completes this out left to Ruggs.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incomplete.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches
hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. After the sack on first down, Jones. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Jones. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll run on first down. It's Harris. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Harris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That's swung out wide to Harris. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Jones now on first down. And right side, Henry's got it. Touchdown! Henry. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football offense?
They're trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted.
Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here comes Mac Jones and the rest of the Patriot offense.
And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect because that means the line's blocking really well, no one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going here, partner.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Now Jones on third down. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
On the delay, here's Harris. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They run again with Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Jones to throw on third down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The rookie Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to go to work once more.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now Wilson.
Reception here by Ruggs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Wilson on 1st down.
Looking for Ruggs again, and he's got him again.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Play action. It's Wilson. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
And they'll get this down to the 10. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action now. Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Another tote for Etienne.
And this time he is in.
Yes. Travis Etienne taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. New England on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I liked his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On 1st down, Harris. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This is Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now Jones. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a 1-score game here in the 4th.
Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's caught by Myers. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You said you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
They run with Harris. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Throwing Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. More now on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Wilson.
And he's got the hook up to Ruggs.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Play action. Now Wilson.
That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Jordan. A gain of 6 there on 1st. And now they're in the hurry up. They go play action with Wilson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, as we all know, possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Brevin Jordan
with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here comes Mac Jones and the rest of the Patriot offense.
Well, the situation very simple here. Late game, down 7. They've got to get it in the end zone.
And the best players know how to be calm in these situations because you know right now his pulse is like a jackhammer. So how does he rein it in, make sure the team has a little bit of calm, coupled with that sense of urgency? Got to walk that line a little bit, but get it downfield in order to score, and then put the pressure on the guy who kicks the ball because he could tie the game.
It's been a fun game. It all comes down to this.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
Here we go. Yeah.
So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating. Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And now it appears that the referee's been... So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 2 touchdowns. 1:35 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Jones got the connection here to Bourne. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And this one is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's going to take another shot here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll go out of bounds, making it all the way down to the 5. Big yardage that time for the Jets. Throwing now is Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Brevin Jordan,
a 5-yard touchdown.
And the Jets add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw taken in by Bourne.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Now Jones.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their... They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Here's Jones.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Jones.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. There he goes right side. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Sly on for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So that drive, 4 plays. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
Here we go.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The kick by Marr is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And this is secured by the Patriots. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. The kick up and good, but they remain a field goal short as they wind